Here we are looking at Engage New York Lesson 14. We're going to take a look at the problem set. Let's start just by also looking at the lesson summary, which reminds us that a reflection carries segments onto segments of equal length. So all segments that are reflected stay the same length. And then also in a reflection, the angles are then carried for equal measure. So this problem set has all to do with reflections, and we see that started with the problem set number 1. So as it asks us to construct a line of reflection for each pair of figures below. We have here triangle ABC, and then also triangle A prime, B prime, and C prime, which is a reflection of our original pre-image, and now we have the image. So we want to go ahead and make this line of reflection, and we're going to start that with our straight edge. First of all, we want to connect, say, B and B prime together, and we take a look at that, and then we're going to take our protractor, our compass, and I wanted to make sure we had enough lead in that. I'm going to need to make this compass a little bit bigger, okay, so that it's at least more than half of the length of this line. I think that will do. And then we're going to put the point of the protractor, the midpoint, onto, I'm going to make this a tiny bit bigger, onto B. Okay, there we go. And then, see, hopefully this is big enough. Just big enough, actually. There we go. So we get this point. Looks like that is about the midpoint. And then we're going to go ahead and make another line here. Suppose the line is not completely necessary, but I like it. So we're going to take this compass, make it a little bit smaller. Okay, that's probably about a good size. And then put the center point on C. Let's make this go down here. Okay, how does that look? And then C prime. Oops, C prime. Gotta make sure it's the point. So finding the point here, and then finding the point there. So we have now here the line of reflection. So the line of reflection for ABC, triangle ABC, compared to triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. It is reflected over this line. Let's take a look now at the number 4. So we're going to actually go ahead and fold this and take a look at number 4, which is a little bit different. We actually have the line of reflection, but we do not have the image. We have the pre-image, but we do not have the image. So I actually have a special pencil here. This is from R.A. Brown Junior High School. That's where I went to junior high. It's now middle school, but it's also special because it has a nice eraser on it. And we're going to make some use out of that. What we have here, we want to be able to find the reflected image, and we've got basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. And if we knew where all of those points were over on the image side, we would be solid, we would be good to go. So we want to work on that. So I'm going to start over here with this edge of the E, and we're going to make a little line. Going to make 2 spots where our circle or our compass crosses the line of reflection. And then I'm going to take those 2 points, not change the compass at all. Take those 2 points and make more sweeping lines. Great. So that is what I'm going to call. Well, that's one of our points. We're not actually labeling them at all. But I'm going to go ahead and erase this, because if I don't erase this, it's going to get pretty complicated, okay? So we have 1 point. Let's go over here and have a second point where we open up our compass. Okay, see, it might need a little bit more. So opening up the compass, putting it at this corner of the E. Okay, crossing. So let's make that a little bit larger, just to give a little more room to breathe, okay? So we can change it at this point, make it a little larger, okay? And then we can't change it now as we go ahead and find these intersecting points. Make then, here we go, really about right there, and make an X with our compass. And again, we've got another point here, and I'm going to erase all of the lines that are unnecessary, or at least they're not necessary.